Complex algorithms are the backbone of the internet. We interact with them every time we go online, and most people don't know about how those algorithms are being used. So my work has always been about empowering people to learn about that, to educate themselves about that, and to give them the tools to challenge and reclaim some of those decisions.
Mozilla is honoring 25 people who are shaping the future of the internet. Here are their stories.
My name is Natalia Domagala, and I'm a global digital policy specialist. I work to make technology, including artificial intelligence, work for people and societies. Up until recently, I was the head of data and AI ethics at the UK government. My work at the UK government has mainly been focused on transparency and ethics, and I have produced a few different products for policymakers, for example, the data ethics framework, which helps them navigate some of the challenges they will have when working with data, the Open Government Playbook, which is a tool that enables policymakers to be more transparent in their everyday work. And finally, there was the Algorithmic Transparency Standard, which was all about ensuring that people know how AI is being used in the public sector and know where to find more information. When my team and I were developing the Algorithmic Transparency Standard, that was something that hadn't been done before. So we decided to take a few different sources of knowledge and information in order to develop that product. So we started with UK and international experts. We gathered all of them in a series of workshops to ask them what kind of information the government should publish and how. And in parallel to that, we also ran a public engagement study, and we brought them all together to finally co-design the potential solutions to that problem with them. I think this is a very uplifting story, how something that came directly from the people then ended up forming policy. There is a person at the end of every policy decision that a government makes, and many of those decisions these days are automated. However, those decisions can affect lives of people in a very profound way. And I believe that increasing transparency of how governments are using AI in the public sector brings us closer to the place where citizens are more empowered to challenge those decisions if they need to. I also believe that the process of building and developing AI tools, especially if they are for the public sector, should be democratized more than it currently is, because that's all happening behind closed doors in tech companies. All of this needs to change before we can have a truly impactful and meaningful transparency, which is almost like the final stage of that process. I would like to thank Mozilla for recognizing this work, and I would also like to use this as an opportunity to say that many policymakers around the world are working really, really hard to make internet a better place. Their work, unfortunately, is often behind the scenes and in the shadows. I would just like to say a huge thank you and words of appreciation to all those hard workers behind the scenes.